Iran's nuclear program and its regional role largely overshadowed the first day of the Manama dialogue in Bahrain. The dialogue, otherwise known as the Regional Security Summit of the Persian Gulf, saw the participation of Iran's Foreign Minister Manouchehr Muttaqi. Tackling the issue of Tehran's nuclear dossier, Muttaqi criticized the approach taken by Western powers in the proposal of exchanging enriched uranium abroad, expressing Iranian readiness at the same time to exchange this nuclear fuel on the Iranian island of Kish.
We announced our readiness to transfer 400 kilograms of our 3.5% enriched uranium to Kish Island in order for it to be swapped with that amount of nuclear fuel rod enriched to the level of 20%. Wasn't it a response?
Officials from other countries also cited faults in the discussions between Iran and the 5+1 countries. These officials criticized the regional states closely located geographically to Iran for being absent from these talks.
To go now and move from a wrong system of talks and put sanctions on the people of Iran is not good. I think we should give it another chance and redo the talks with involvement from the region.
The conflict in Yemen and the situation in Iraq, two countries where Iran is also made reference to, were also highlighted in the plenary sessions. While many have described the tension in Yemen and Iraq as sectarian, participants focused on the necessity of regional dialogue and security cooperation amongst all Persian Gulf states as a means to address these problems.
The international community, represented by non-regional countries, are already on the ground. So we cannot just expel them outright. We need to find proper ways and means to have a dialogue with them, to convince them that we are capable of handling our own problems.
Meetings were also held on the sidelines of the summit between the Iranian Foreign Minister and officials from Bahrain and Kuwait. And after the recent signing of bilateral agreements between Iran and the United Arab Emirates in Tehran, such meetings could signal a new phase of enhanced ties between Tehran and its Arab regional neighbors.
The focus of this year's Manama dialogue on Iran, whether it be its nuclear program or its regional role, has clearly shown it as a regional heavyweight. From Tehran's perspective, certain sides are trying to portray Iran as an anti-Arab power in an attempt to prevent any further advances in its regional role and its regional ties.